because if you put in a brand new AC system, people can destroy it within 2 months. Hey guys, today's topic is how do you handle tenants that have lived in a property for 10 plus years and you just acquired it? There's a couple of things that I do. And what's very important to do is smash the like button. If you like the content for today's video, smash the like button, a lot more content to come. It's very important to initially start a good rapport with the tenants. Now, normally what I do is I establish what I'm planning to do with the property. I'm gonna beautify the property. I'm gonna make it look so much better. I'm gonna increase the quality of the water, the energy efficiency of the building, all of those factors that everyone seems to be on board. Now, certain people are gonna understand right away. If this person's spending all this money, he's probably gonna raise the rent. So it's by priming them with what you're gonna do, people are gonna think for themselves and know what's gonna happen in the future. So it's gonna have less of a blow when you're having this conversation with people. Now, when you're telling them you're gonna do all these things, it's very important that you follow through on what you say and give a realistic timeline. But do not always under promise and over deliver. You don't ever wanna seem like the person that's not keeping their word. This is your first impression. You wanna make a great impression. Now, when you're following through on what you said you're gonna do, also put in there who is gonna help make these decisions. Well, the engineer is gonna decide this, and so is gonna decide that. All these other players. So if it doesn't go 100% to your plan, you do have the truth to support you, which is the engineer, the GC, and other people are gonna be involved, so it's not gonna be perfect. Now, if you do plan to raise the rent, they're gonna understand. The new AC costs $10,000. This new thing, that new thing, the new upgraded roof, the water purification system, all these benefits that they're getting cost money, and that's why the rent's going up. Now, some people will understand before you even tell them. If you're gonna be spending $200,000 on a property, they know it's gonna go up. So most people understand this. So when you're doing your upgrades, they know that it's coming. Now, where most people get rubbed the wrong way is if you raise the rent on them prior to completing the work. So always try to give them a deal to stay during the renovations. And that actually helps me for my renovation costs, because what I'll do is if I buy, for example, this is a 7-unit property that I bought. I'm renovating one building at a time. So as I'm renovating that one building, the other tenants get to stay here and enjoy the current rents that they're having. But as I finish the upgrades to their building, they then would have to pay the upgraded increased rent for their unit. And now that you are showing that you are a person that they can trust and they can see the quality of the building, they will understand why you're increasing the rent. If they cannot afford it, and a lot of times that happens, they usually will just leave because they can't afford to pay that higher rent. And at least you'll leave usually on good terms. Normally in this scenario where I've laid out for you, it works out very well between your relationship with the client. Rarely does it not work out well. Now, here's a scenario. Say you did buy in a neighborhood that is extremely low income and the people can't afford the rents as is. They're gonna ask for all these upgrades, but they're still not gonna be able to afford it. So you kind of have to prepare that you're not putting in very expensive upgrades in the property with tenants that might not take care of it. Because if you put in a brand new AC system, people can destroy it within 2 months. It's happened to me. I put a brand new AC unit, it's been destroyed within a few months of installation. So be careful what upgrades you're putting in while the tenant's there if you do not think they will maintain it. If the property is already trashed when you acquire the property, then you know, do not put in super nice stuff while they're living there. It's only gonna get trashed. So be careful, be conscious. And remember, as always, invest in the front end, save in the back end, make a lot of money. I'll see you next time.